Hello and welcome. Here I am, Colonel Baloney, playing the Swapper. This is, to my knowledge, a fairly recent game. It's an indie game. I just downloaded it from Steam yesterday. And yeah, we're just gonna jump right in here. This kinda makes me dizzy. Research Station Theseus, Planet Chori B, or I guess that would be 5, in Roman numerals. This is a pretty neat intro. Right, so we're moving here. Looking around. There's not much to see though. Light. Site 24. These hatches remind me of Metroid.
Now entering Theseus Excavation Site 24 on planet Cori 5.
I
All
can't remember
off-world
what
transport via
Metroid I
moon
used to
teleport
play.
at base of installation. All
Oh
five
yeah,
property of
Metroid
the Sisyphus
Fusion
project.
on the Game Boy. Can't go that way. And yeah, the map. Right there. Alright. Yeah. Now we can make clones. Yeah, I played this game very shortly earlier, right after I had downloaded the game. Just played it a little bit, and kind of understood the game in that small amount of time. So I have a general idea of what needs to be done. Okay. Oh, yeah. Just like that. Yeah, so this is a puzzle game, in case you couldn't tell by now. Pretty cool. It's very interesting the way you have to work with all of the clones. Listen, we're grateful, but to be frank, half my team refused to be in the same room as one of these swapper devices. I hardly envisaged their use becoming widespread enough to justify the security precautions you've had installed down here. Interesting little messages left
Radio
behind.
uplink available. Broadcast location.
Wonder what
Mind
they
Science
mean.
Laboratory. Space Station Theseus.
What you're telling me isn't possible.
So wonder who that person is talking.
Tell me who I just ejected into space.
where it gets interesting. Because in the short amount of time I had played this before, figured out a neat little trick, which I think is how you're supposed to play the game. But it's kind of weird. I need a security orb. I have been planetside for weeks. I cannot get clearance back to Theseus. Help me out? I can't. I want to see my husband as much as you do yours. So, Sam and Kim. I'm assuming they're both women.
The ship I came here in is fried. I have a rescue team on the way. They'll be here in a day's time. Why not? There must be something we can...
Who is that nice lady? Actually, I don't know if she's nice. She sounds nice. But that does not mean that she is actually nice. We need a faster turnaround down here. The last shift was supposed to go home 6 hours ago. Instead, you've got them shipping back more rock samples. They're tired. Please advise. Sounds like
You can't make me
some
do
bad
it.
management
I
that's going on
won't do it.
around here. So, I believe that's the security orb I need. Right here. Teleport. Teleport back to Space Station Theseus. And it breaks. Of course. Just to make sure you can't get back. I don't even know if I would want to go back anyway. Hello? Who's there? This is a very long hallway. Sector 1. Public. The limits of language are the limits of knowledge. Our name was not their knowledge. They thought of us as watchers. Hangar. So that was the hangar.
Off-site quarantine procedures engaged.
Oh dear. The chief of quarantine understands the pressure this puts you under, but stresses that These rock samples are of unparalleled scientific interest. As such, we must request that you continue to prioritize sample teleport over personnel. That sounds weird. Okay. So yeah, once again, management just not caring about their workers. Classic. The world is the limit of thought. The limit of thought is the chain of hearers like me. I cannot speak if they cannot listen. What is where? How is where? Does where tick? We know only of the minds in our chain. You choose your chain in a dimension we do not know. That sounds very interesting. This is a weird room. What happens if I do that? Nothing? Okay. Can't just trip out multiple of them using clones. Okay. So this, I am not sure if I can. Let me see. I totally get it. Okay. Let's do that. That's too bad. There we go. Yeah, I don't think I figured that out last time I played this.
Quarantine disengaged.
So, in this direction is cargo, quarters,
Attention. Hull breach in
waste
Sector
management.
1. Emergency personnel to waste management.
To waste management. So, here's where I'm going to start using this weird trick. Because when you make a new clone, it kind of slows down time. So it allows you to just kind of float, fall slowly, and then switch to them. And just kind of either go up or down large distances. So, food, 4 tons, 197 days at full crew complement. Water, 3,000 liters emergency fluid in storage, 7,000 liters in recirculation. Miscellaneous research equipment, 201 items registered. Spare parts, 5,967 items registered. Xenosamples and finds, 432 items registered. Some useless information. I don't know, it might be useful. Just not right now to me. That is interesting. I'm very curious about that. And not going that way just yet. I am the only one that believes in the other dimension. I call it space. One moves through space. Yes? How? Very good question. So, yeah, here's another demonstration. I am assuming, oh gosh. I'm assuming this is how you're supposed to play. But I could be wrong. I mean, I don't know how else I'm supposed to do that. Or this. And yeah, you're just gonna have to wait until you're able to get across.